We got another cult brand breakdown, and I mean, this is a brand that was just a little cheese dick growing up. You get it for Christmas, but I mean, 275 books, 144 rejections, and one cult psych playbook that has nutted them cash. Let's get into the Chicken Soup series. Most authors write one good book. We've written one good book. Chicken Soup published 275 of them in 15 years. That's more than one book per month. After 144 rejections, that's gotta hurt, but here's why it worked. So the first one is the mirror effect, right? So people relate to similar people doing similar things, similar situations. That's mirror neurons, that's dopamine hitters, right? And we're always trying to give dopamine hitters as a cult creator because that is what is that reward for, hey, find more of this. Then the next thing is they made people the hero, whereas most authors want all the credit, give me speaking gigs, give me all the things. Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield, they were the authors of the book, but they were not the writers, right? They were curators, not content creators. And so they look like a hero because they make the reader and the storyteller the hero. So they're more just connecting the dots between the people. And by connecting these dots, they gave status to the storytellers, right? So being featured in a best-selling book, right? Just having your little story be featured in a Chicken Soup for the Soul, give you that Hollywood status, right? You can't do that on your own, but you can do that under the guise of being part of the Chicken Soup series. So they gave ultimate status, and status is something that people chase more than money. And then going back to the original, right, where dopamine, similar people, similar situations, they have micro tribes. And so they didn't just sell one book to everybody. They picked certain identities and then had a book specifically for them so they could replicate that 275 times, right? So they have Chicken Soup for the nurse's soul, the Chicken Soup for the NASCAR soul. We had Chicken Soup for the dog lover's soul growing up. And ultimately, they just sold the sawdust. They were already telling stories on stage, they were already doing speaking gigs, and then people are just like, where can I get these stories? They just packaged up the stories, sold the sawdust of what they were already doing, same asset, new delivery, 100 million plus per year. But the real genius was because they were already doing speaking stuff, this made their reputation so much hotter, and so they could up their speaking fees. Jack went off to build a whole empire around helping successful entrepreneurs, so we got to meet him at a Rainmaker event, and then Mark went off to do his own publishing house. Both nuttin'. And new cult brand breakdowns every week, or if you want to join the school and get it firsthand and all the other secrets, comment cult, we'll give you an invite. Let's get it.